Hey everybody, some Gadget Guy here, checking out Lenovo's newest incarnation of their bendy, flexy, Windows convertible, the 11-inch Yoga 3. Lenovo's done a terrific job of embracing multi-mode computing, and the Yoga has been a mainstay product for them, blurring the lines between laptop and tablet. The 11-inch Yoga comes in ever so slightly larger than my Surface 2 RT, no small feat considering the wraparound hinges and attached keyboard. The target demo here, people who love slim Ultrabook computers and who don't want to also buy a tablet. Walking around the hardware, this system feels really well put together. It's a lightweight laptop, but it doesn't have that hollow, plasticky feeling. The matte finish feels premium, very nice in the hand, and the edges are nicely finished off with a grippy texture. Metal hinges keep the screen dialed in to any angle with little to no wobble. The right side of the Yoga holds the power button, volume rocker, headset jack, and a USB 2 port. The left side has a memory card reader, a micro HDMI port, a dedicated USB 3 port, and the charge port, which also doubles as an additional USB port, kinda like Apple's USB-C, but you don't need an adapter for your current cables.
There's a Respectable 720p webcam built into the front display on the Yoga 3, but I really do wish that more companies would start stepping up to the 1080p shooters, especially the ones that we've seen on some of the RT tablets like on the Surface 2.
The speakers are mounted on the bottom but vent sideways thanks to the subtle contours of the back shell. We have a separate video detailing the sound quality of the Yoga in both laptop and stand mode. The keyboard has shallow keys. I'll always prefer clacky keys, but there's an acceptable amount of travel here for touch typers, even if the feedback is a bit soft. It's a necessary component of this design, especially as the tray needs to be sunk ever so slightly to make sure the keys are protected when in stand mode. The 1080p touchscreen is bright enough to be used outdoors in all but direct sunlight. When used at lap distances, this is a fine pixel pitch, but at 11 inches, I'm starting to get spoiled by Quad HD screens when used in tablet mode, where I normally hold the unit a bit closer to my face. It's a respectable balance between the number of dots on the screen and better performance. Now, this isn't one of the business grade ThinkPad Yogas, and it comes with a fair amount of value-added software. Amazon, TripAdvisor, Weather Channel, Zinio. They're not bad apps, but if they're not your cup of tea, they're easily uninstallable. One interesting addition is Lenovo's Phone Companion, which pairs with an Android phone and allows users to piggyback phone calls and texts from the phone, while also sharing content back and forth to and from the laptop. It's a business-inspired app which can help minimize mobile distractions for productivity-minded folks. Day-to-day performance has been interesting to examine, as this is my first Core M device. This low-powered chipset allows the laptop to be built super thin and fanless, and no one should confuse this setup for being a workstation-grade solution. It's snappy enough sliding through the UI, web browsing is fine, HD video playback is smooth, social media and news apps load quickly, even taking advantage of Windows' ability to split screen apps works just as you would expect it to. It's a fine all-rounder, as we're talking about an upscale tablet-laptop hybrid. Moving to more aggressive applications and games is where we'll see this hardware struggle. You absolutely can fire up advanced photo editing suites or render video from this kit. It is a full Windows PC, but it's not going to be a very nimble performer working that hard. Happily, I can report that the combo of Core M and a proper SSD does improve upon the performance of the various Atom-powered PCs I've used in the past. It nearly perfectly slots into the space between Atom and a Core i3 or Core i5. You have to deal with performance compromises over more powerful Core processors, but you get more power than Atom or ARM and the same benefits of a fanless system with better battery life. Speaking of battery life, it's very good. This has been an all-day system for me, managing screen brightness and using it mostly for writing, social media, and streaming music. Firing up 30 minutes of streaming video over Wi-Fi at 50% brightness drained about 7% of the battery. Lenovo is also promoting a new battery saver technology. To prolong the overall life of the built-in cell, the laptop can be set to only charge up to around 60% of the total capacity, which should help even out wear and tear over the life of the system. So where does that leave us with the 11-inch Yoga 3? This Yoga 3 starts at $679, but stepping up to 8GB of RAM and a 256GB solid-state drive raises the price to around $850. It competes well against Ultrabooks like the new MacBook. You move to a lower resolution screen and a slightly slower processor, but you'll save around $450 while gaining a far more flexible setup. See what I did there? Flexible? Yoga? Yeah, it's a pun. Against other PCs in the Windows ecosystem, it's an interesting option opposite systems like the Surface, slotting in between the price-performance ratio of the Surface 3 and the Surface Pro 3. But it faces its toughest competition from entry-level Windows hybrids. Bargain hunters around the $300 price point who won't mind a less premium fit and finish. An Atom-powered PC can get you pretty close to the experience found here. I enjoyed my time with the Yoga 3. I like this little guy a lot, but the recommendation to purchase it comes with a few caveats. nuts. It's a slim, portable, and crazy versatile notebook, which should fit in nicely with folks who want better than tablet-grade performance in a premium-feeling shell. But this is absolutely not a laptop for folks who need horsepower. I'll of course leave some links down below this video where you can find more info on the Yoga 3 and shop this puppy online. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe for more reviews like these, and I would not be able to continue producing on this channel if you all weren't out there sharing my videos on social sites like Facebook and Twitter, the Googles Plus, and Reddit. So please keep bringing more cool people to the party. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will catch you all on the next review.